I slept fairly well last night. I'm pretty excited. Today's the day. I get picked up by Dean at DJ Transport at 7:30 this morning in the hotel lobby. And he's going to drive me the 2.5 hours up to Tignish, where I'll start. Today's just a short day. It's just 21 kilometers to ease into it, and that'll get me from Tignish to Alberton. It's supposed to be about 21 degrees today, with sunny with some clouds. Pretty good hiking temperature. Breakfast this morning at the hotel was great. You could have egg McMuffins with sausage, bacon, or just plain with cheese. Apples, yogurt, fruit juice. They have brown bags set up. You just throw it all in a brown bag and eat it in your room. Here goes. 276 kilometers starts today. So this is it. I've just been dropped off by my buddy Dean from DJ Transport. He drove me I guess it's been almost 2 hours. Dropped me off at the Tignish Co-op, and now I'm getting ready to walk. 9 days, 276 kilometers. Kilometer 0. I'm so excited. On the flat, straight Confederation Trail. It's about 20 degrees, only a bit of slight humidity, sunny, a little bit of overcast, and a breeze. The absolute perfect day for hiking this. My understanding is this is pretty much what the Confederation Trail is. It's an old railway line that's been ripped up and converted into a flat trail. I have to say, this whole thing sometimes feels like a little bit of an out-of-body experience. For anyone who's known me previous to 10 years, my body comes with a couple of spare parts, which at one point in time in my life, this would not even have been a thought that I could begin to entertain. When I was 12, they discovered a scoliosis, but mine was a double curve with a twist, which made it a little bit tricky. And so right away, they attached Harrington rods to my spine and fused them into my hip. So they go almost from the top to the bottom. And it was about 8 years later when they realized that those rods weren't quite designed properly. They were rigid, and they were pulling the back in ways that physiologically a back wasn't meant to be pulled, and it was causing all sorts of muscle and muscle spasm issues. Well, therapy, and I think a lot of positive thought. I'm walking this. One of the little augmentations that I had to make for hiking is, you notice on one side I have this sheepskin. It's actually a seatbelt protector, but they were never able to fully correct the curve. So one shoulder sits a little lower than the other, and that was making my pack weight down heavier on one side than the other. But I realized that by putting that sheepskin on just one side, it lifted the pack up off my shoulder enough that it leveled out my pack. So little tweaks like that. A shout out to my good buddy Tara, who retrained me how to walk and has been a massive support along this journey and other journeys in my life. Tara, this shout out of love goes to you. I honestly don't think I'd be out here without you and your incredible talent and love and support. So thanks to that. Whenever I see a butterfly with me on the trail, I always feel like someone's walking with me. This one's been with me a while. I think it's scouting the way for me. It's really nice because all along the way they have these little shelters. Most of them so far have had a picnic table underneath them. Some of them are just a bench. But so far there's been one every kilometer. So it makes for a nice place to rest, have a bite to eat, or even get out of the rain for a little bit if you had to. Very cool. I've stopped here at the 11-kilometer mark at a little village called St. Louis. Actually, there's nothing really here except right over there is a little gas station. But there's another little rest place. I'm going to stop, change my socks, and have a little bite to eat. It is stinking hot. It's about 26 degrees with a 32 humidex. Thank goodness, I love the heat. This is lunch for today. This morning's breakfast was pre-made egg sandwiches on English muffins with bacon. And they had these little Danishes and an apple, so I picked up a Danish and an apple to bring with me on the trail. I've got a tuna snack and my water. Gourmet food on the trail. I've tried to make it so that I stop for a break between 10 and 12 kilometers during every leg of this hike. I have a tendency to get in a groove at 10 kilometers and keep going. But for this one, I'm forcing myself to stop, take my shoes off, dry out my liners, change my socks. So I have fresh toes for the next leg. It's 10 more kilometers till I get to Alberton, which is where I'm stopping for the day. Song of the day. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? Hiking, hiking, hiking. Talking about hiking, hiking. You know you're in PEI when? Field of potatoes. Hey, good old family. I think I disturbed them. Sorry, guys. These posts smell like railway ties, like the tar from railway ties. And it makes me wonder if these posts were from the original railway line when they took it apart, when they pulled it up. Possible. I'm coming up to the 20-kilometer mark. I'm going to try and make a point of every one of the 20-kilometer points. So I am 1 kilometer and a touch from Alberton, where I will not just lay my head for the night, but get a mosquitoes, much needed shower. So this is the bed and breakfast where I'm staying tonight. It's called Le Petit France. It's owned by a couple from France. They're originally from close to the Switzerland border. And it is a delight. They are so kind. They even adjusted breakfast for me in the morning so that it's a half an hour earlier so that I could get away. I'm in the Lorraine room, which is fun because that was my mom's middle name. And yeah, I have the room. This particular room has its own private bathroom. There you go. Which is also nice. I think I'll be very comfortable here tonight. So the plan now is to shower this very humid, sweaty body and then go down to the pier and see if I can get some local fish and chips. I'm all showered up, feeling humid again. I washed up my sweaty clothes from today, and now I'm going to head down to the pier, see if I can get some seafood. I'm at the Alberton Bakery for a little pre-dinner snack. This is a peanut butter ball. These my mom used to make all the time, but half that size. $2.60 plus a pecan tart. Delish. Okay, that is the best peanut butter ball I've ever had. I know it seems strange to walk 2 kilometers after you've already walked 20 plus kilometers for the day, but Northport is where the water is, and it's where the seafood is. So that's where I'm heading. So this is why I walked the 2 kilometers to get here. Well worth it. And right over there is where I'm going to get some seafood. So this is definitely the place to come and eat if you were in this part of the island. That plate of haddock and sweet potato fries was amazing. With tip, it was $21 because, of course, I had the sweet potato fries, which were a surplus, I think, of $3. But the one piece of haddock was $13 if you wanted it with fries and coleslaw. It was spectacular. The best sweet potato fries I have ever had in my life.